Hello everyone, I'm Sam Castine and welcome to Peru. Today we're here for semifinals between the Chazy Eagles and the Moriah Vikings. The only player I checked on was the goalie for Moriah. Kind of wet, damp weather, and I wouldn't be able to do much play-by-play on them anyways. But we do have the Chazy Eagles, coached by Bob Poirier. Jess Cortez, number 1, Sarah Smith, 2. I think Sarah's out of action. Emily Trombley, 3. Samantha Fredericks, 4. Amy West, 6. Hope Batchelder, 7. Carrie Goyette is 8. Moriah will kick off. Jamie Wilson's 9. 12 is Sarah West. Krista Dupre is the goalie. Sabrina Rosenda is number 17. 19, Nicole Millard. Jamie Cody is 21. Jess Miller, 23. Heather Robinson, 24. 25 is Megan Clark. Christy Wilson's 26. 27 is Kristen Dubray. Rachel Racine's 28. Kristen Renkowski is 29. And Nicole Rouge is number 11. This is semifinal action, as I said before. Chazy Eagles and the Moriah Vikings. Eagles out of the MVAC. And the Moriah Vikings out of the CVAC. Pete Jakes, ref, and Kevin Prey on this side. Jakes on the other side. Jakes coach down in Willsboro. Ball is pushed ahead by the Eagles. Dupree is out. Ball gets by her, and it's going to roll wide for the goal kick. Emily Trombley takes the goal kick for the Eagles. It's over to Wilson, picked up by Wilson. That's Christy Wilson right now with the ball. The other one was Jamie. It's out, but it'll be Moriah ball. Vikings toss in.
Down the line, Chazy, down the line. Go, Carrie, go.
Goyette pushes up ahead. 2, I think that's Miller over there. Ooh, rain getting a little more serious now. Was just a light sprinkle. Ball is pushed back to Robinson. Smith, West pushes it up ahead. Sarah. Had the first name right anyways, it's Sarah. Picked up by Trombley. Trombley pushes it up ahead, but broken up by the Vikings. Cleared back out. Trombley and Wilson gives chase. Shot, and it goes for a goal kick. Trombley takes the goal kick. Ball is pushed to center field, but cleared back out by the Vikings. Goyette. Well, we're going to have a little blockage here with an umbrella. Kept in by the Eagles. Ball goes to who? Cortez. Looking for Robinson. Ball's out of bounds. Moriah will toss in.
Get in there, Red! Come on, Chazy, get on the ball!
We're right inside here with the Eagle fans. That's West. And she pushes it out of play.
I got it.
Robinson tosses in. Looking for West, but it goes out of bounds. Ball's pushed up ahead. Trombley tries to change directions with it. And it's out of bounds for Moriah. There's no way I would be able to have a sheet out and tell you who's throwing in with this rain falling. My paper would fall apart on me. That's going to go out of bounds for a goal kick. Trombley with a kick. Broken up by Moriah. Shots. It's in. It's in. Moriah has nailed one. Hit the top of the goal post and dropped in. No chance for Dupree on that one. We'll find out who got the goal right next to the goal to the scorekeepers here. Excuse me. Chazy kicks off after the goal by Heather McDougall, number 16, unassisted, and Moriah jumps out to a 1-0 lead with 6 minutes gone in the game. The Eagle toss in. Wilson will toss in. High kick called on Moriah. No, high kick called on Chazy, so it'll be direct kick. For the Vikings. No, for Chazy. Ooh! Knotts with the grab. Very slippery out there. It snowed. Good share of the morning. Now it's raining.
Want the ball, want the ball! Back,
That's out of bounds for the Eagles. Wilson to toss in. Ball's pushed down and Knotts grabs it. Have to try to find a little bit better spot than this. Get out of the umbrella's view here. And that goes wide. I think it's a goal kick. Trombley with the goal kick, and it comes right to the camera. Off-white, be red tossing. No, again, I don't understand, Kevin. He says off, so it's white side ball, I guess. That goes out, that'll be red kick, red throw. Headed by the Vikings. Trombley takes a goal kick. Pushed up ahead to Goyette. Well, I'll have to move around a little bit here. West puts it out to the center. And that's kicked wide. And West keeps it in. She pushes it back. Cortez pushes it towards the middle. Put back in by Robinson. Let the Vikings come out with it. If you see my camera cover blocking the view, let me know. West. That's broken up by the Vikings. Kept in.
Good pressure, way to go!
Moriah ball.
Back up! Miller, make sure you have her covered. Let's go, let's move it in.
I think it's Chazy ball for Robinson to toss in. Robinson.
Pressure on him, pressure on him.
Kept in by Trombley.
Bring it.
Not only battling the canvas cover, I'm battling the umbrella. That's pushed up by Batchelder. Well, time to move over this way again. West, her shot is blocked. And that's off Cortez for red. Vikings take the toss in. Ball gets by Tremblay. Vikings with a shot. It's in. The Vikings lead it 2-0. Vikings breaking the game open early. It's 2 for the Vikings. Chazy at 0. Chazy Eagles will kick off again after the second goal by Heather McDougall, assisted by Mary Cook. And with 11 minutes gone in the game, Moriah leads it 2-0. We were in Keene yesterday doing the boys game against Crown Point. Chazy won that one 3-0. And that should be a white ball. Miss Heather to toss in. She pushes it up the line. That's picked up by the Vikings. That's white ball. Cortez bounces it off Moriah player. Robinson again to toss in. Puts it down the line. West picks it up. But taken back by the Vikings. Tremblay cuts it off. Robinson up ahead to West. And I see the Chazy boys will be playing Bolton for the Class D finals. Goal kick. Vikings kick it out. Off the goal kick. Eagles keep it in. Ball's pushed over to Wilson. Cortez cleared out by the Vikings. Tremblay picks it up. She brings it back in for Chazy. Chazy's ball. Wilson. Got to try to bring it back for the Eagles. Pushes it down the line and goes out of bounds for Moriah. That's goal kick. Tremblay with a goal kick. That goes out for the Eagles. Wilson to toss in. Brought back in by the Vikings. Tremblay. Wilson gives chase. And it's out of bounds for a goal kick. Tremblay takes the goal kick. Out of bounds for the Eagles. Christy Wilson will toss in. And we're behind umbrellas. Nicole Millark will be heading in. Vikings just put in their first sub. Millark will be the first sub for the Eagles. Tremblay breaks it up. Cortez in the battle. Tremblay comes out with it. Tremblay pushes it up. Looking for Wilson, but is broken up by the Vikings. And the Vikings are gonna... Nope, the Eagles come back out with it. Shot, blocked, or it might have been a handball. And Knotts will let it roll out for the goal kick. 23 minutes to go in the first half. Vikings with a shot on net. Dupre's there for the grab. Dupre will clear it. Puts it to midfield. I probably would be better off on the other side of the field, but I wouldn't know the times or who got the goals for the Vikings. Oh boy. That's nice and muddy. Trombley. And the ball's going to go out for the Eagles. Heather Robinson with the toss in. Up ahead to Cortez. Pushed back by the Vikings, but Trombley grabs it. Over to West.
Come on, work hard. Come on. Oh.
Vikings, and it'll be a corner kick. That's going to be a goal kick. Trombley with a goal kick. White push called.
Mark up, the rest of you mark up.
Vikings with the kick. Dupre has the ball. Dupre drops it to midfield, but headed back by the Vikings. And that's going to go out for the Vikings. Moriah with the corner kick. It's out in front of the net. Where's the ball? Dupre have it? Yes, she does. That ball girl blocking me there. Moriah ball. Gonna be a corner kick. Rain coming down a little bit heavier again. Well, one thing, it's not too wickedly cold. Temperature probably in the 40s, but there's no wind anyways. Vikings with the toss in. Ball goes to Dupre. Dupre heads it down, and that's going to come out of bounds for the Vikings.
He told me it was my fault before both times.
And that's going to be a red ball. And that's pushed out of bounds.
I'm sorry.
Again, it'll be Viking tossing. Vikings push it in towards the net, and it's cleared. Shot, and it's in again. Moriah leads it 3-0. We're still in the first half. Chazy kicks off after the third goal by the Vikings. Maria Slattery with the goal. And with 16:20 to go in the first half, the Vikings are in command. West. Vikings quick. Ball comes out to Batchelder. Pushed up ahead. Crosses it out front. Ooh, boy, that was close to hand. Dupree. Oh, it's cleared out. We got a whistle. Trombley with the kick. Wilson. Looking for Jamie Wilson. Pushed up by Bouchard. Handball on Vikings. It will be the Chazy ball. Trombley. Shot. That one there is going to go wide for a Chazy goal kick. Trombley with the goal kick. Dupree with the save.
Move up, Heather, move up. Come on, White, get there. Up. Christy, up. Christy, up. Ahead of those guys.
West gives chase. Whoa. Kept in by Kevin Frey. Whose ball is it going to be? Chazy's. Trombley running the ball down. Off Redby, Chazy ball. Emily tosses in to Cortez. Cortez shot is picked up by the Vikings. Shot. That's goal number 4. The Vikings take a 4-0 lead. We're still in the first half. The Eagles are going to kick off after the 4th goal by Moriah. Liz Slattery with the assist. Heather McDougall with her 3rd goal of the ball game, and the Vikings lead it 4-0 in semi-final action. Still 12 minutes to go in the first half. Dupree's out for the grab. And the rain isn't letting up any. Not a hard rain, but enough to make it miserable. That comes out of bounds for Chazy. West. That's grabbed by Knox. Cortez pushes it over to West. Brought back in by Bouchard. And that's going to be a goal kick. Trombley. She pushes it back. Wilson clears it. It'll be a Viking toss in. I think we're going to have a corner kick now. Ball is pushed out. It will remain Vikings ball. Vikings get it in. Robinson pushes it back to the side. Picked up by the Eagles. Goyette trying to get in on the action. Batchelder. Ball is pushed back towards the net. Dupree's there for the grab. Dupree lifts it in the air. I would assume the winner of this game will probably be playing Westport. But Westport could also get defeated today. I don't remember who Westport is playing at the moment. And that's going to go out of bounds. Ball comes in, knocked out by the Eagles. It'll be a corner kick now for the Vikings. It was either last year or the year before I was down here taping the Chazy Eagles, the girls. And it rained all blasted day. And when I got here, it kind of cleared. Wasn't the nicest day, but at least it wasn't raining like it is today. Trombley with the top with the kick. Trombley again pushes it down. That'll be a red ball. Wilson pushes it up. Looking for Goyette. Goyette changes fields with it. Puts it into the Viking zone, but the Vikings bring it right back. Cortez passes over to Wilson. Wilson brings it back for the Eagles. But the Vikings are going to... Nope. Sarah Smith picks it up. Sarah West. Jess Miller heading in. She's going to give Malark a breather. Trombley looking for Miller, but
Hey, don't play. Come on, get rid of that.
red ball. It was a red ball, but they threw it out. And the Eagles tossed it back in as I switched sides of the umbrella. White toss in. Cortez to West. To Wilson. Ooh, Cortez is down. West is down. Back up. Almost feels like we're getting a little snow mixed with the rain now. Ball goes out for the Eagles. Robinson will head it, well, toss it in. Picked up by West. I don't know if because it's raining, but it seems to be an awful long first half. I think the clock stuck. Yesterday it just seemed to buzz right by. Whoa. This is not the best place to take from. White Dawson.
3 minutes.
3 minutes to go in the first half. Oh, I think that was Goya with one. The goalie was taking a nap. And it's a 4-1 ball game. With about a couple minutes to go in the first half, Kerry Goya and this one for Chazy. And Sarah West gets the assist, and it's a 4-1 ball game.
Let's go!
Cortez pushes it to the side. West keeps it in. That goes out to Bouchard. Bouchard picked up by the Vikings. Brought back in by Cortez. A little back and forth action. Bouchard with the head. And it's going to be white ball. Man, oh man, my camera's starting to steam up on me now. What's this, my glasses? Tremblay.
Go! Let's go!
Tremblay with the kick. Chazy ball on the side. Time is running out in the first half. Sarah West will take the corner kick. Oh, it stays in. Robinson pushed it over to West. Under a minute to go in the first half. West was grabbed by the Vikings first. Robinson pushes it back, cleared by the Vikings. Robinson.
Move it up, move it up, move it up, move it up quickly.
And that's going to end the first half. With the Chazy Eagles trailing the Moriah Vikings in semi-final action. Section 7, Class D. Chazy 1, Moriah 4. Well, we've had a 10-minute break. Conditions haven't improved any. In fact, it's starting to get a little hazy out. And the score remains Chazy 1, Moriah 4.
Let's go, Moriah!
This is Section 7, Class D, semifinals. The loser to call it a season, and the winner to go on and play at Seton between Westport and, well, I don't know who Westport is playing. I forgot to check and see. Shot's going to go wide for goal kick. Okay, it is Westport and Lake Placid battling it out today. So the winner of this game will go on to play the winner of that one for the championship in Class D. It's going to be Eagle Ball. I think that's Robinson with the toss in. As I said earlier, things are starting to fog up on me here. Red tossing. Believe the goalie's got it. Yeah, Duper's got it.
Good hustle, good hustle. Forward, go.
Shot. Oh, Duper with a nice grab.
Good hustle, good try.
Keep it down there!
Come on, defense, let's go, move it up.
Whoa.
Come on up, come on up, come on up.
Bobby, keep it up.
Let's go.
Out of bounds for Moriah.
Play it out. Compete for it, compete for it.
That goes out for the Vikings. Moriah, I'd say, with a little over an hour's ride from here.
Get to it.
Go, 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 go!
Good hustle, Moriah. Good hustle.
Wilson will toss in. Christie. Knox backs it out. And it'll be Chazy goal kick. I meant the Chazy corner kick, not a goal kick. West puts it back towards net. And I think we're going to have another corner kick. Now we're going to have a goal kick for the Vikings. Miller doing battle. Whoa. This is going to be Vikings ball. Knox is out for the grab. Puts the foot to it, drops it midfield. Wilson trying to clear it and puts it out of play. It'll be red toss in. Wilson pushes it up to the line, out of bounds. Vikings will toss in again. Out for the Vikings. That's going to go out for the goal kick. West pushes to Goyette. Bouchard pushes it up. West puts it towards the middle, but cleared back out by the Vikings. Trombley up ahead and is going to roll out for a goal kick. Miller tripped up. It'll be Chazy ball. Trombley, miss kicks. Vikings taking it down the side. Stolen away by Bouchard. Bouchard bringing it back. It goes out of bounds, so the Vikings will toss in. Trombley clears it out. Be a Viking tossing. Dupree's there. Looks like she's been making mud pies. Red ball. Again, it'll be a red tossing. The other night, Calvin did a ball game in a downpour. Camera is out of action right now. Can't get it to play. Can't even see through the viewfinder. Something got wet in the inside and kind of messed her up. Pushing cold. This is great. The score clock has stopped running.
There's only 9 seconds left.
Hey, that sounds good. Score clock is showing 9 seconds. It doesn't sound good for the Eagles, but it sounded good getting out of this rain. But Jake says we've got 11 minutes gone by. I don't know, Mr. Jakes says that there's 11 minutes gone, but finding that a little hard to swallow. That's in the goal. Chazy has netted another one. And it's a 4-2 ball game. I don't remember who got it. But Chazy has scored again, and it's 4-2. Jamie Wilson with the goal. Assist goes to Sarah West, and it's a 4-2 ball game. And Pete Jake said that goal was scored at 12:07 into the second half. So we've got 28 minutes to go. Young lady right here looks like she's chilly. Shot, grabbed by Knotts. Cleared by the Vikings. Vikings push it up. Blocked by Wilson. Bouchard gets a foot on it, but cleared back. Wilson again up ahead. Pushed up ahead. Robinson gets chase. Shot. Dupree's there with the grab. Vikings will take the corner kick. Cleared for the red team. Moriah again to toss in. Headed. Goal kick. Trombley with the goal kick. Trombley with the kick. Clears it out. Vikings bring it back in. And it's going to be Chazy ball again. Trombley with the kick. And it's going to roll out of bounds for Moriah. Wilson pushes it back up ahead, picked up by Jamie Wilson. Goyette lining up with the shot. Knotts with the grab. It's really slippery in front of both goals.
Come on, Moriah!
They should have put a little sawdust or sand in there to try to dry it up, just like grease spots in front of the goals. Shot rolls wide. Wilson with the goal kick.
Put pressure on.
Come on, Mary, now.
It kept in. It goes out. And it'll be Moriah ball. Corner kick. Well, it's rained long enough. It's starting to soak through my jacket now. I have to get myself some kind of a tent. Dupree with the grab. It'll be Chazy ball. Red warned, keep your hands off. Headed back by the Vikings. Headed by Miller. Chazy ball. Trombley wastes his little time, pushes it up the line. Red ball.
Almost 20 minutes left. Halfway through.
Halfway through, I just heard. The second half.
Go, White. Move it up. Move it up.
That spectator was at the Chazy game yesterday too, in Keene. Must be a Chazy fan. Gonna be Red's ball. I guess it was called against Red. Stripped away by the Vikings. The shot. Ooh. Dupree comes up with it. But it's going to be corner kick. Vikings with the corner kick. It's going to be goal kick for Chazy. Goal kick is intercepted by the Vikings. The Vikings with the shot over the top. We'll have another Eagle goal kick.
Move it up, White. Move it up.
Pushed up by Fredericks. That's going to go out of bounds for the Chazy Eagles. .1932 to go. She told me 20 minutes, 2 minutes ago. I think he called it red ball. Eagles push it across, and it's time for me to stop the ball. Vikings will toss in. Gets by Trombley, shot, grabbed by Dupre. Rain getting a little more serious now.
Hurry, hurry! Come on, White!
Robinson gives chase. Corner kick from Moriah. Oops. Cleared out by the Eagles.
Let's get out of there! Come on, get out! Get out!
Be a Moriah toss. Really starting to come down now. Just what we need. Won't take me long to wrap this game up when it comes down to the end. Starting to feel it right down to my skin now. I'm soaking through so much now. It's almost impossible to hold an umbrella. And a rain suit doesn't always seem to work out too good either. They all seem to leak on me.
Way to go! Go, Moriah!
Back to the ball, Wire! Get on!
Good.
This is the worst day I've had this year to tape. And well, I've had some wet nights, but one of those nights I was at Chazy in the booth, and I was at Seton one night in the booth. So it's not too bad when you're in the booth. Corner kick by the Vikings. We got somewhere around 15 more minutes to go.
Get out of there! Get out of there! Yeah! Move up! Defense, move up!
Goyette working the ball up the field. Shot.
Oh, come on!
Red trip. Direct kick. Right to knots. Moriah not too happy with the call by Kevin Prey. Whoa. I think Trombley got that one right smack in the face. Dupre clears it. Might have been a possible handball there. And it's going to be a corner kick. Dupre, headed by the Vikings.
Move it up, defense! Go! Ow, come on. Step two. Now go. Yes.
And that rolls out of bounds. Wilson pushes it up. That should be Chazy ball. Chazy's throwing was knocked out, so we got a red toss in. And we're to have another red toss in.
Bring it, bring it! All right, hang on. Give it to the corner.
Come on, line! Come on, Chrissy, we only got 3 of you out there. You gotta go to everything.
Get on him, Moriah! Get on him! Go!
That's picked up by Knots. Tabitha, I think is her first name.
Go with it!
Handball called on Wilson. Bounced up the ground, hit her on the arm.
Stop!
Go,
All right, very good. You want to bring it? Good.
That's going to go out for the Eagles. Christy Wilson will toss in.
Come on! You're falling asleep out there. Let's go!
Kept in by Miller. Take my word for it. Now the ball comes back into view. Vikings push it ahead, cut off by Tremblay. Emily's gonna have to do something with that hair.
Yes.
All
right.
She's got that plastered down look. Shot, and there's goal number 5 for Moriah. Not a heck of a lot of time left, probably 8 or 9 minutes. 9:06 to go. And the Moriah Vikings lead it 5-2. With 9 minutes to go. The Eagles kick off after the 5th goal. Maria Slattery with the goal.
Way to go, way to go.
And the Vikings lead it 5-2. In semifinal action, Section 7 Class D. Bouchard down. Shot, Dupree with the save, cleared back out by Wilson. White ball. Again, it'll be Chazy tossing. Wilson will toss in. Gets it to Cortez. Miller working it up the field. Centers it. And Knots has the grab. And Knots again with the grab.
Don't let down out there.
Wilson, nice job keeping it in. Picked up by the Vikings. Stolen away by Tremblay. Duper has it.
Let's go, let's go.
Headshot.
Do it, Jeff. Good work, Jeff.
Hope to goodness these girls are able to change up or they head home. Oh,
Go!
Tremblay will take the kick. Look at Katie Bouchard. She looks a little muddy. There's number 6. Dupree come out. They put one by her, but somebody is down. Can't tell who's down.
Way to go, Red! Nice job, Maria! 6 minutes left!
Well, I think that's Slattery, number 32. Or no, it's not. No, 32. That's number 23.
Come on.
She's up. All right. I think she just wanted to get under a blanket.
Come on, White.
No, that is 32. It's Maria Slattery. She just got her goal, and she's got 3 today. Eagles kick off with 6:26 to go. That's going to go for a goal kick. Goal kick comes. Miller gives chase. Out of bounds for Red.
Let's go, Moriah!
What are we doing?
Out of bounds for the Eagles. Trombley pushes it out. Red toss.
Mark up now, mark up. No way, come on. Too much room. Go,
And ball.
Come on, Jeff.
This will be a red ball. Time to tie the spikes. Corner kick.
Go, Bobby!
It's going to be a corner kick. Time is running out. Be another Viking toss. (6-2) is our score. Vikings favor. We have a goal kick for Chazy. Vikings will be going on to play the winner of the Westport. Was it Tupper Lake or Saranac? Tupper Lake. Pete Jakes checking the time.
Come on, Rob! Karen, watch that ball!
2 minutes he showed. Brought back in by the Vikings. Red ball. Headed out for the Vikings again. We'll have a goal kick with 1 minute to go. Tremblay's kick comes out of bounds. It'll be Viking tossing. Now that the game is coming to a close, the rain seems to be shutting down a little bit. Vikings with the corner kick. Cleared back in front of the net, cleared back out. Dupree has it.
10.
And we're counting down the seconds. So the final score will be the Chazy Eagles 2, the Moriah Vikings 6. And semi-final Section 7 Class D finals, semi-finals. The Vikings are the victors. They'll move on to play, I think it might be Westport for the championship in Section 7 Class D. Eagles will call it a season, and they had a very successful season as far as I'm concerned. Final score, Moriah 6, Chazy 2. Till next time, good night everyone.